when it comes to let's do anything to get money, there's no two ways about that. Nigerians globally, they are top notch on that. Even American rapper Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, is planning to do a whole documentary on Hush Puppy.
They are so intelligent in that, but they will never go and then leave that fraud, scamming, and money laundering and all that.
Different African countries that are found everywhere you go. Nigeria, of course, was the first on the list. Recently, when they were evacuating people from Ukraine, we saw Nigerians. I was like, why would someone be in Ukraine?
Is there any European country you cannot get their passports?
Of course, no.
Then
but what are you
what
using
is
the
special
passport
about
for?
Uganda?
No, this is what we're trying to say. What are they using the passport for is the problem.
To help Uganda.
No, you're not helping us by scamming in the country without passport.
What is there to scam in Uganda?
They were doing it here in UAE using
No, in Uganda,
Ugandan
what is there to scam in Uganda?
No, they're using...
Ruth said that the embassy here the Ugandan embassy here in UAE stopped issuing passports to Ugandans just because of Nigerians.
Welcome to Mr. Victor Show, where truths get uncomfortable. This is not a friendly conversation, and this is not a safe space for lies. Here we confront culture, relationship, money, gender, and real life exactly the way people discuss it off camera. Here we have 6 panelists, different mind, different background, and one rule. Just say it the way it is. And if you are easily offended, I guarantee you this show is not for you. I am your host, Mr. Victor. Let's get uncomfortable. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Yes, we are. Everywhere is calm.
Everywhere is not calm. We're ready for the game, you know?
I hope you're all right.
Everything is on point.
Roots, you're all right. Yeah. And Sabina.
I'm perfectly.
All right, Mr. Mike.
I'm all right. I'm good.
And Morena, Princess Morena.
I'm okay.
Yeah. So we have 2 Nigerians, 2 Ugandans, and 2 Ghanaians on the show today. And we are going to talk about it. What African country dominates hustle culture globally? I will say it's Nigerian. So I will leave it to them. And I will start with my very good friend from the far right. Mr. James.
Yes, my
what
boss.
African country do you think dominates in hustle globally?
Oh, actually, not two ways.
No, I will let everybody know, sorry to cut you, that everything you're going to say, I'm going to fact check it in real time. So there is no point lying. Just like I said, this is not a space for lying. This is not a safe space for lying. So everything you say, I'm going to fact check from XAI.
In terms of business, right?
Mm.
I'm not going to dispute the fact Nigerians are dominating.
Hustlers.
This hustlers, yeah. So in any hustling field, business, anything, as you know, Nigerians are doing. When it comes into fraudulent activities, a business, they are on top of it. When it comes to let's do anything to get money, there's no two ways about that. Nigerians globally, they are top notch on that. You get my point very clear. No, you see, when I say some of these things, people think I hate Nigeria. It's not hate. I'm just letting people to know the real attitude of Nigerians outside. You get my point?
Yeah.
So if in hustling grounds, if Nigerians are hustling out there, I give respect to them, to their work, but they should make sure the things that they are doing is not going to dent the name of the country.
Yeah.
As we already know that some of the fraudulent activities, names like the Hush Puppy, Cubana Chief Priest, all those kind of people don't know the work that they are doing, but they're having money.
No, not people.
They're hustling.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Not people. Say you don't know.
Okay, that is when is your time? When is your 10? When is your 10? When is your 10? Bring out your object.
No, you need to give informed.
You see, keep on
concept. So when you say
Mr. Mike, just allow him to speak.
My name is James Kwajepepra from Ghana, and mostly I'm more active on TikTok, and my TikTok name is @James_S. Then the name is Son of God. I don't want this conversation to be a clash of titles.
No. Just allow him to speak.
That's fine.
Just let me speak.
Just allow him to speak.
Okay.
You get my point very clear. Allow me to tell people what is going on the grounds, right?
But you should not accuse people doing the.
That is very wrong.
You
That
see,
is
you see, let me tell you something.
Uninformed comments.
Nigerians, people hate the truth.
Yeah.
Everybody
Nigerians said the truth, or people generally heard the truth.
No, like people, especially Nigerians.
Okay.
You know, when anytime I pass on information here, I want people who reason more than who can rack their brains, do research, to come under the comment section and like attack me.
And you say Nigerians cannot do that?
Let me start. No, Nigerians don't have the sense to do that.
Okay.
You know, you see, let me tell you something. You said I say things that is not on grounds, right? Or fact. No, the whole world, everybody know Hush Puppy. Even American rapper Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, is planning to do a whole documentary on Hush Puppy, on how he was arrested, how he engaged in fraudulent activities, even in UAE here. Right? So if I say you are hustling, but let your hustle be a dent-free hustle, there's nothing wrong with that. Right? Now, even you yourself, there was a banter between Burna Boy and Cubana Chief Freeze. Now, Burna Boy attacked him on X, asking what he should tell people the kind of business he's doing. He said, I'm into real estate. Where did you get the money to do real estate? That is the question. People might see you are doing business all over, up and down. Where did you get your source of funding? That is the question.
So you've asked your question, we should let the Nigerian to answer.
Yes, they should answer.
Okay.
So in terms of hustling field, I give it to them. Kudos to them on that.
Yeah.
But they should make sure they are doing clean work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clean.
Okay. Thank you so very much. I've not been caught, but
No,
I want to quickly.
he made his statement
Yeah.
with the fact that Ghana is a dent-free country.
Yeah, Ghana is a dent-free country.
Okay.
No, you see.
Okay.
You see.
Continue, let him answer.
Okay.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Son of God, right? That's what you prefer to be called, right? Son of God.
So, son of God.
Okay, Mr. James. Sorry, Mr. James. All right. Just to set the perspective very straight, you said that, just to reiterate what you said that Nigerians think you hate them, but you do not hate them, right? Well, I'm not sure that any Nigerian will care about whether you hate them or like them, because that doesn't maybe add up to them, all right, to start with. Now, you mentioned about real estate for Cubana Chief Priest. So this makes me believe that you don't even know who he is, what he does, all right, and where he's coming from, okay? Now, you were driving us a bit out of the concept, out of the topic, to say that Nigerians are hustlers. However, they are into fraudulent business. Okay. So it was simple to say African nations that are hustlers. All right. First of all, I'm going to give it to all African nations that they hustle so well. All right. And I'm very proud also to be a Nigerian to say that if you talk about entrepreneurship, talk about hustling spirit, we have it top notch. Okay. I am not disputing the fact to say that there are no people that are into one activity or the other that are not supposed to be. All right. But what I will not accept also from what you've said, from your analysis, is to say that if we want to make money, we should make money in the clean way. Like, are you advising Nigeria? From what morals, from what perspective are you advising Nigeria actually?
Or even the people that you are seeing presently in the UAE?
My name is Chima Michael. I'm Nigerian. My social media handle, TikTok is Samike. Facebook is The Minecraft. Instagram is The Minecraft as well.
You see something. If you listen to him very carefully, listen to him attentively, what he's saying. You know something? I don't give a fuck about whatever they are thinking about me or whatever I'm saying. I don't give a. If you believe it, take it. It's your own cup of tea. It's your own problem, right? But what I'm trying to tell people out there, especially my Nigerians, I always tell them my uncle is a Nigerian. So anytime I'm talking about Nigerian, I know what I'm talking about. You are not the only Nigerian. My uncle is a Nigerian, and his name is Charles Zofa.
It's like a white person saying, I'm not a racist, I have a black friend.
Go. That is how you will see. That is your own problem.
No, I say it's like your reference.
Good. But I am telling you,
If his uncle is a Nigerian,
that is what I'm telling you. My uncle, anything that I'm saying,
mother is also
meaning
Nigerian.
anything that I'm saying.
Okay. So if his uncle, I didn't want to
Meaning-
interrupt him, but seeing that
Meaning-
people are commenting, so if your uncle is Nigerian, what does it add?
No, I'm trying to tell you that even if I'm saying something about Nigerian,
It's not because
my
you hate
uncle
them.
is a Nigerian, so it doesn't stop me from telling the truth.
Yeah,
No.
it's
So
just-
you're not the
no,
only person.
see-
No. How do I see Mike attack on my words or my speeches? I see it to be shallow-minded. Shallow-minded in a sense that he just talk. He don't research. And he just say things that he has no idea of, because I am saying things about Nigeria. And before you attack somebody or you attack someone's words, you need to be like someone who rack his brain, someone who reasoning beyond every reasonable doubt, and someone who can bring out facts and figures, not in the name of I'm defending Nigeria, and I will not sit down for somebody to dent the name of Nigeria. Whilst you know yourself that what the person is saying about Nigeria is fact, and it's out there for people to know that this is what the person is saying is real. Yeah, so I think he need to open his horizon, go beyond every reasonable doubt. When somebody says something, sit on his ass, research, and then come out with proper attacks or proper defense.
Where are you getting your source from?
Okay, fine. Is Hush Papi a Nigerian or not a Nigerian?
What does Chief?
No,
what does,
answer my
what
question.
does Cubana
He's a
Chief Priest
Nigerian.
do?
I am asking you a question.
What does
You see,
Cubana Chief Priest
just
do?
answer the question.
No,
you see the problem I'm having with you.
No, it wouldn't go that way.
Is Hush Papi a Nigerian or not a Nigerian?
What does Cubana Chief?
He's a Nigerian. Continue.
Good. Where is he now?
He's doing time.
He's doing
prison.
time
He's
where?
in prison.
So is there no
If
any
you say
Ghanaian
so,
doing time? Is there no any Ghanaian doing time?
No.
Let's show the
No.
viewers.
He's in prison.
Is there no
okay,
Ghanaian
He's-
doing
he's-
time?
I think you guys has to answer him straightly. And
You
then
see,
you-
why?
Because
Why?
he's-
Why?
We
I
are
said he's
doing
doing time. I said he's
Why?
doing
You a
time.
question.
Mr. Vic,
Why
Mr.
should
Vic,
we answer him
we are
straight?
doing a show that
Yeah.
people want to get information, right?
So you answer
now,
and
let
then we
us
go.
have
No,
a
how
good
much
conversation.
what contribution does it have in this subject matter?
We are talking. So you
said
know
we
Hush
are-
Papi.
no,
you
you
saw-
said we are
okay,
giving
fine.
information,
So,
right?
okay,
You said
fine.
we are giving information.
Okay, if Hush
So
Papi
what
is not having any
contribution?
contribution,
Yeah.
he asked me a question.
Okay.
He asked me a question.
Okay.
And I give kudos to Nigerians that they are doing their best out there.
Okay.
And I said, when it comes to Africa,
Okay.
I'll give round of applause to Nigerians because
you.
they're excelling on the business grounds.
We love you too.
But it's supposed to be on a clean field.
Yeah. So meaning that we don't do it on a
Right.
clean field.
And I am not the
Exactly.
only
Yeah,
person.
okay.
I am not
Let
the
you
only
have to
person.
allow him
Okay.
to explain
No,
why
he has
he's saying
already
that.
explained. He said we don't do it on a clean field. All
So,
right.
are
That
you
is what he
done?
said.
Are you done?
He mentioned.
Are you done
he
with
he
your
mentioned Cubana
explanation?
Chief Priest.
That is where he
He
stands.
mentioned
That's what
Hush
you're saying.
Papi.
That's where he
Now-
stands, right?
now-
What I want you to do is that just
Okay.
allow him to speak when it's your turn.
Okay.
Don't interrupt him.
No, but we've
Let
been allowing
him
speak.
continue, bro.
We've
But
been
he has
allowing
missed
him
his
speak.
point
So
already.
no, you
Yeah.
see.
What else does he want you
No.
to say?
Hello, my name is Ruth Namaganda Mutirabula. I'm Ugandan Tanzanian, raised in Uganda. My social media handles all use my three names. Namaganda Ruth Mutirabula on Facebook, Namaganda Ruth Mutirabula at TikTok, Namaganda Ruth Mutirabula on Instagram. Yes, I have a YouTube, but I'm not so active there.
Okay, so given the question you just asked,
Yes.
yes, I would say Nigeria. Number one, not only are Nigerians so many. Like I recently just made a joke at work with someone. We're talking about different African countries that are found everywhere you go. Nigeria, of course, was the first on the list. Recently, when they were evacuating people from Ukraine, we saw Nigerians. I was like, why would someone be in Ukraine?
They are
you know,
everywhere.
it's a hustle culture. So I would literally give it to them. For me, as a Ugandan, like I would give it to them on that particular topic.
He said something that maybe I want to correct. My name is Maureen. I am from Uganda and I use Her Majesty Maureen on all my social media handles. YouTube, it is a podcast, Dine with Her Majesty Maureen. Then Instagram, Her Majesty Maureen. Everywhere, Her Majesty Maureen. You said Nigeria, it is one of the dominating
Oh, in terms of business across group, across
globally.
yeah.
In
Because
Africa,
Africa.
or
No,
no,
Africa.
he's asking about African countries
Africa.
that they are doing, they are hustling outside.
oh,
That's why I said Nigerians are dominating. And okay.
Do you
I
have
don't
any
know.
doubts, Maureen?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, when we talk about that hustling and money, and you talk about Nigeria, one thing that comes in my mind is scamming. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, it's clocking.
Yes,
Yeah,
one of
definitely.
the things that comes in my mind is scamming.
Yeah.
Because I think I was even once scammed by a Nigerian guy. Anyway, we won't go in that. But, well, they are actually, it is one of the countries that is really making money. Even currently, when you see social media, like, okay, when we talk about the scamming part, I feel like these guys are literally creative
Yeah.
because they're even eating up social media
Yes.
currently. So I'll also go with Nigeria.
What I feel about the statement that was firstly said by Maureen to say that Nigerians are scammers, I would say, first of all, Maureen is one of us. She's an African. She's also a sister to us. So when I delved into the question to ask her, why did you say so? She said she has been scammed one time by a Nigerian. All right. So I would not fault her because people react. At the end of the show, she was able to understand that she was scammed by one Nigerian does not make all Nigerians scammers.
So, but scamming is the first thing that comes to your mind
Yeah, those guys.
when you're seeing them everywhere, all over social media. So how is it that scamming comes to
social
mind
media
first?
thing.
Okay, just let me come in. Me too. I would say Nigerians. Okay. My name is Sabina and I'm a Ghanaian. My TikTok handle is Sexy Security. You can search for me and follow me for more. When it comes
But don't say
to...
scamming, please.
No. Just hold on. Just hold on. Why you afraid? Why are you afraid?
No, nobody's afraid.
No.
Why are you afraid?
Nobody's afraid.
I'm not afraid.
No.
How can they be afraid? Afraid of what?
Yeah, because
No, afraid of what?
it's much that
What is
you are
right?
you are
No,
into
it's true.
you are
The
into-
scamming is
you are
there. We
into
cannot
scamming,
lie about
Every
it.
country scams.
money
Yes,
laundering and
yes.
all
Scam
that,
more than others.
So for that one, I will give it to Nigerians that are doing so well, that are doing so good, very creative. Like they are so intelligent in that. But they will never go and then leave that fraud, scamming, and money laundering and all that. They will never leave that because that makes them powerful. Yes. They will never leave that. They are always. I think it's in their DNA. You understand? Because you see a little child from Nigerian and he want to use his mind, he want to create something, it's not easy to get something like that in our country. But I think they're doing so well.
What country do you come from?
My motherland, that is Ghana.
I'll ask a very quick question.
That-
Please. I'll ask a very quick question to you and to Maureen. Okay. No disputes what you have said. I just have a very quick question. You said perhaps you've once been scammed by a Nigerian. All right.
Yeah.
So all the 20.
Even me too. I'm a victim.
How many times?
Twice.
Okay. So all the 20-something years or 30 plus years of your life, you've been scammed once by a Nigerian. And all the 20-something years or 30 years.
Why you say my
I mean,
age?
No, he's just saying.
For me, I'm driving at a
It means you've not been
You've been
scammed enough.
twice by Nigerians.
Are you so glad? Are you so
No.
Now,
you feel so good?
I'm going to ask a question. Now, is it going to be right to say that the perspective of people saying that Ugandan men here are weak in the UAE, it means now that all Ugandan men are weak? That is one. Is it going to be fair
Because
to say...
majority carries the
I'm coming to
vote.
Ghana. I'm coming to Ghana. Calm down.
Okay.
All right? Now, is it going to be fair to say that Ghanaian men are not clean and
Clean in which way?
and are stingy in UAE? Does it mean...
When you say stingy, I'll say yes.
Wait. Does it mean that all Ghanaians are stingy?
Not all, but if majority carries the vote, we will say they all.
Out
they
of
are all-
20 plus years in your life or 30 plus years, you've been scammed by two
That they
Nigerians
are-
and you call them majority.
Of
Allow me
course,
to interrupt.
majority
Huh?
of
Guys, allow me
Nigerians,
to interrupt,
even you,
because this is not
one
fair.
day.
I'm a scammer.
No,
No,
I
this is
guess
not fair.
because
This
even
is not
you.
fair,
I
guys.
don't know you. So far as you are Nigerian,
Yeah.
it's definitely in your blood. It's in your DNA
Well-
that you use your own.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
I don't think it's okay to say it's in the blood of Nigerians.
It's
No.
it's in
But
the
there's so
DNA.
many.
No, it's
What
in
is
the
in their
DNA.
blood? Hustling or
I
what?
cannot
No,
tell
the
them.
scamming.
Scamming and fraud. Yeah, it's in your DNA.
There's so many.
Come on.
Even you
No,
know one
there's so
thing.
many.
You know one thing. They're so glad. They're so happy. They're so they're always.
When you
be-
say
they're
they,
so
how
happy
many
to
Nigerians do you know?
say that.
When you
That-
say
no,
they,
we are like
who-
this.
who
when you
is
say
happy?
they, how many
majority
Nigerians?
of them that we know them on the
Do
media.
you know the
we
population of
them.
Nigeria?
They are
No, there's so
20,000.
many.
I
When
don't
you say
care.
when you say majority,
Majority of Nigerians,
majority.
I will say that again
Okay.
in quotes.
Okay.
Majority of Nigerians
Okay.
are scammers.
All right.
They're fraud.
now let us
Totally.
let us make this practical. One question.
I
When
don't
we
know
have
why we're
10,
arguing with
when we
facts
have 10
on,
pieces
on
of
X,
something,
But you can even
Yeah.
check
You can
that.
check
Why don't you check
because
that?
there is
I
a there is a
I want you to make your point, then I will read
No,
what I
there
have.
is
No,
a
they are doing
when
no.
Nigeria
One
was like
they're
among the
doing
top
so
three
well. Nigerian are
scamming
doing
countries
so
in the whole
well.
world.
No, it's
Even
not
in
possible.
UAE,
No, it was.
they're
There
remember,
doing
because
so
the top I
much
think was
well.
India.
Telling you, I
Then the
don't
second was
wonder
South
how
Africa,
Nigerians
and then
do
Nigeria,
well.
then there
Like,
was
it depends.
Kenya.
But how?
Then there was
yourself,
Kenya.
how
No,
are
we were
Nigerians
searching
doing
for
so
specific
well?
stuff.
It's too much.
Because they
Now,
are, they
so
are,
our
you know.
argument, if I want to understand the argument from what
Okay.
Victor has asked,
Can you
because
take that mic,
Victor
please?
asked about hustlers, all right? So we are
Okay.
driving this into
Hustling
scam
culture, yeah.
Yeah, hustling culture. So we are driving this into scam, fraud, and all. So if I want to understand that perspective, we are saying that in Africa, Nigerians hustle the more. However, their hustling comes from scam and fraud. Is that what we are saying?
Yes.
No.
I
Okay,
can
okay.
boldly
I think
say
to
that
be more
70%.
You are
70%.
barely saying bullshit. Let me read what
No,
I
no,
have.
don't
70%.
say that.
Yeah,
Don't
you
say
are.
that.
No,
That is a
but-
fact.
no,
That is
but
a
what you're
fact.
saying is
And then
wrong.
we
No, no,
will
no,
say
no, no.
70%.
Are you for
No, no,
real?
I
no,
am
no.
telling you.
Actually,
that
it's
is the reason
possible.
why.
70%.
That
Do
is
you
the-
know why
no, that is the
Ugandan,
reason
For
why
real?
they are
Ugandan
always
Oh
passports?
my
proud
God.
to
Do
say
you know?
we
Do you know
we
why
can buy
Ugandan-
Ghana. We can buy Ghana.
Of course we can.
Of course
No,
we
do
can.
you
Of
know-
course
Because
we can.
where are you getting that money from?
Of course we can. How much is Ghana?
I have something.
By the way, how much is Ghana?
No, do you know why
have
Ugandan
something I want
passports
to-
had to leave Dubai, the embassy? Do you know why the Ugandan embassy no longer issues passports to Ugandans in UAE?
No.
It was because Nigerians were using our passports for crime.
They are
Okay,
too.
okay.
Now
You-
they
you
are
people
after
don't
Ghana.
get it.
They are after Ghanaian
It's that
passports
bad.
right
Wait,
now.
No, it is this
They
bad.
also
They're
have
doing
Ghanaian
so-
passports.
No, it is this
They're
bad.
after even this man. Maybe he's having a
You
Ghanaian
see?
passport.
It is that bad.
Well,
Imagine
let
poor
me make
Uganda.
my
I don't
point.
to set the record straight.
No.
I do not use any
It's
other
that
passport
bad.
other than Nigerian
No,
passport.
I'm telling you,
wait,
but
wait,
it's
prove
that
that
bad.
That
wait.
is number one. Number two
It's that
is
bad.
number two is I'm a very proud Nigerian.
That's okay.
Very, very
You're
proud
among the
Nigerian.
30%.
Ruth said that the embassy here the Ugandan embassy here in UAE stopped issuing passports to Ugandans just because of Nigerians. And she said that because Nigerians are using it fraudulently in a false manner. Well, I do not have data or statistics about that, all right? However, I still believe that that is going to be an excuse from their government to stop issuing passports, all right? Because we work with data, we work with statistics. How many percent of Nigerians are getting Ugandan passport in the UAE, all right? So it's not making so much of a structure, because if Nigerians want to eventually get passports, Ugandan passports, they don't do it here in UAE. They go to Uganda, they go to Ghana, and to be fair to Nigerians, I am not in support of getting passports that are not genuine. However, if Nigerians are getting passports, just like it was said in the show that even UK, they issue passports. Even Canada, they issue passports. So what is the problem with even Nigeria wanting to get a Ghanaian passport in a legit way? What is the problem with that?
If you are somebody that wants to do business to start with, and you are not planning of running for the highest office in your country, you can acquire another passport. So many, all the European countries you can get passport from. So what is common Ghana?
Correct.
All European countries.
Points of
You
correction.
can get wait.
Point of
No, let me.
correction.
I want to move on. Your passport is you treating. I don't know what your passport is. You're treating your passport that is 2,500 dirham like it's gold. It's not.
You said 2,500.
It's
Let
something-
me put you
no,
in this.
no.
No. You
The
said
price-
2,500
wait, I want
dirhams.
to move on.
Then I can even go to Nigeria.
Wait,
You see that
wait,
2,500 Ghana.
wait.
Convert that 2,500 Ghana into Naira, and you will
Wait.
see how much huge Ghanaian passport.
Can I
is.
move on?
And I can
allow you
even
to make
buy.
your
I
submission
can
now.
even
I want to
buy.
move
I can
on.
even buy. I can boldly even buy Nigerian passport for 500 or 300 dirhams. Bet me if I don't.
No,
Bet
wait,
me.
wait.
Bet
I
because
allowed you to say
Nigerian
whatever
because
thing you want to say now. Can I
Ghanaian
move
passport is even valuable more than Nigerian passport. It's even more valuable more than PhD in Nigeria and diploma in Nigeria. You can tell me the truth. Tell me the truth now. I am telling you, Ghanaian passport has so much value. The value.
Wait,
the value in,
I want to move on. You
in
made a
Ghanaian
submission.
passport.
Can I move on?
That is the reason why you are running
Sabina,
after
Sabina.
our passport, and then
Sabina.
you cannot go away from our passport.
Sabina, relax.
What is stopping you going away
Sabina,
from our
relax,
passport?
relax.
I'm so sorry for him. Okay, because how can you say such a thing to people that you are dependent on? Many Nigerians are depending on Ghanaian passport, and it's helping them across the globe. So please, if he's saying that, maybe he has his own way, how he got his passport from Ghana. Maybe that person sold it so cheap to him. That is why he's not giving the respect to Ghanaian passport.
You're the last.
I am not relaxing, but I'm asking you. I am asking you, why are you after our passport? Why?
Wait, let me
What
tell
is your problem?
Wait, let me tell you one
What
thing.
is your problem with your Nigerian passport?
Same
Let
question
me make
this side.
something clear to you.
Okay, made it clear.
Same question here. Why
it
do
was
you?
clear.
Yes. Why do you love Ugandan passports?
No,
as
it
well?
was clear because it's
let me
clean.
tell you guys one thing,
No, but
right?
it's
Let me
simple.
tell you guys one thing. If you're saying Nigerians are going after your passport, it's showing the level of your knowledge.
No, it's
Right?
not
No,
about
no,
our
no, no.
knowledge.
Put
To
that
help
tablet
which country?
away. And let's face
You know,
let's
like,
face the facts.
let me tell you.
Wait.
Oh, you understand?
Wait.
Who needs help?
Put this tablet
But you're coming
away.
for my passport and I need help
your
from
country,
you.
to help
To
your
help
country.
you steal and use it for
Relax,
crime.
relax.
Still,
Is
what
there-
is there to steal?
The one
What
using
is there
it
to
here
steal
for
in Uganda?
Is there any European
What is there to
country
steal
you
in
cannot
Uganda?
get their passports?
Of course, no.
Then
But
why
what
do
are
you
you
need
What
using
is
the
special
passport
about
for?
Uganda?
No, this is what we're trying to say. What are they using the passport for? Is the
Is there
problem?
any
To help
European
Uganda.
country
No,
you cannot get their
you're not
passports?
helping us by
What?
scamming in the country without
asking you.
passport.
What is there to
Sabina.
scam in
They
Uganda?
they were doing it here in UAE
No,
using
in Uganda,
Ugandan
what is there to
passports.
scam in
No,
Uganda?
they're using Ugandan passports to scam because people think we are good people.
My name is Mr. Victor. I'm the host of the show, and you can find me as Vic Influential on every platform. Just Vic Influential, everything together on every platform. See, I want to tell you one thing. If we are going to look at it like this, it looks like you see your country, and the only thing you are proud of is your passport.
That's not. That's
Okay,
not.
no. I'm trying to move on, right? The biggest country, the people that colonized you, the biggest GDP people, the people that will come into your country now and tell your president something, and your president will listen. They are issuing passports like it's peanuts.
But they're not using them to
And they are not. How do you know? You said Nigerians are scammers, and you see them everywhere. You even see them in Ukraine. Ukraine also issues passports. Wait, so now you're talking about your passport like your passport is the only thing you're proud of. So when Nigerians are talking about themselves, they don't talk about the passport. They talk about what they have to offer.
Individual effort.
You understand? Nigerians.
because
No. Nigerians talk about what they have to offer because I'm asking you about hustle culture globally, and it's me and him and the other Nigerian you are going to see on the street that made us to stand out this way. Just like you guys said that majority carries the vote, right? According to you, you are what he's been mentioning since his hush puppy. So he's using one person to join over 200 million.
Okay.
Assuming saying it as if there is
Mr. V, Mr. V,
Ghana
are you
is
done? Are you done with your? Are you done with your reading?
So
Me, I
I want to move on.
justified what
I want to move on from here. Can I?
So
can
we
I?
cannot come in.
Okay, come in. But
He wants to come in, but you don't want him to come in.
Okay, let him come in.
Yes, because maybe I don't know what is in his mind. He wants
Okay,
to
let
speak.
him come in.
Speak.
Come in.
It's
Allow him to
it's
speak
grown up
now.
enough.
This man don't want him to
You
come
know-
in.
Sabina, being on the side of Son of God, personally, I think it's more like it's just like when everyone thinks when we look neutral, like I look neutral most times. It's not that I'm being neutral, but I feel like I have a personal opinion. And if I feel like this side is literally not right on this, I think it's better I say what is right as per my opinion. So I think it's not right to side with a nationality, mate, just because they're your nationality. A personal opinion rather than defending your nationality just because you want to defend someone from the same country. It would maybe deter proper judgment.
I don't
That
want.
is not the
I don't
right
want
way.
the. You know why? I don't want the conversation to be like. People will not get what you are trying to pass out there.
You are
It will be a
reading.
clashing
When
of
he's coming
dialogue.
in, you just-
Everybody.
you just-
So
I think my next question will give him all the time he needs because my next question is, what is the reputation
no,
of
you see,
Nigerians globally?
you see, you made mention of. I always tell you, anytime you
this
come
is
and
like-
sit here,
Don't
with
just,
all due respect, you need to put away the tablet. We are
okay.
dealing with actual facts on the grounds.
yeah, but I did not type this.
No, you see, okay, fine. Fine. You choose to hold that one, but
This is a research. I just asked
Good.
a simple question.
Okay,
and
fine.
the
That
things
is
that came up.
okay. I respect
it has
that.
to do with
I
question and you
respect.
see
I
the
respect
answers.
that. I respect that. You
Alright.
see, what you just read to us made mention of culture and like all those kind of Nigerian cultures. I will not take you too far. I will just bring you just a little bit here what I should speak just came, right?
Yeah.
You people never had the knowledge. You people couldn't reason beyond every human imagination
Not at all.
to display your culture. You know, I should speak plan was, okay, now when I come, I want to spend 15 minutes so that I'll get to know what the country is having. And per what I was hearing on the media and per the team of I Should Speed, he was supposed to spend 3 days in Nigeria, but he spent just 1 day.
Not even 12 hours.
Hold on. No, he spent 1 day in Nigeria. You see, and the whole country is a bunch of non-charlatan and like, I don't know. I don't want to use some words because
can use whatever word
because
you
because Nigerians behave as if they don't have caretakers from home. The people on the street begging I should speak for money. See someone you call yourself the best interviewer in Africa. You are asking a young guy, how old is he? 21 years, and you are saying he's young and healthy. How do you come and do this? Whoa. See how useless and how you see. This is
Somebody
the
from
problem.
Nigeria
It's
asked
very
me that question.
shame. It's very shame.
You see. Yeah. Hold on, please. You see, you yourself, you don't know.
No, somebody from Nigeria.
Yes.
Who asked
Yes.
me that question?
His name
You,
is
are you on the media?
Allow him to
A-
say.
a-
Are you on the media?
Relax,
His
relax,
name
relax.
is Egunu or whatever. I don't know his name. You see, I don't.
Give
I
them
don't know
the
his
name.
name.
He knows the name.
And you see how
We are not in.
you see how I should speed left the country without not even telling you people because the country is smelling bad. The country is not properly planned.
Arranged.
See, slum area. You see, you are talking about culture. When if you want people to see your culture, this is the time for you to display your culture.
Yeah.
Even if it's 1 minute, let people know what you are capable of doing. I'm not doubting you people that you're having culture, but see, this is the time for you to display, for people to know that, oh, okay, Nigerians are having this. You see, Ghana, even I myself as a Ghanaian, I never knew there was a Shebata massage or museum in Ghana. I never knew until I Should Speak came. That I caught you. Oh, okay. Now let me tell you something. This is the mind busting and mind blowing about Ghana. Within few minutes that I Should Speak spent in Ghana, let me tell you something. The Shebata Museum in Ghana has been booked from now to 16th of March, fully booked.
Yeah, Nigeria flopped on that area.
You see, no, hold on. Let me
on
come.
On this I Should Speed and this I Should
no,
Speed case,
that is why I'm telling you.
Nigeria
I have
flopped.
I've given you your props on that.
We flopped.
But what about the other things that's what I'm telling you? Put away this thing and let's deal with because this thing is saying about cultural practices.
Okay.
But you couldn't display your culture.
Okay.
Yeah, we flopped on that.
At a normal circumstance, you don't need to come and do research online.
Okay.
Put away. Let people, you see, that's why I say Nigerians are
I'm
dumb.
going to fact check you now.
Nigerians are dumb.
Okay.
Why I say Nigerians are dumb? They are dumb because people are watching you. You're having a big platform and you're holding tablet searching online.
Okay.
Online too is something that someone has just posted there. And people love to see, you see, people are having the perception of Africa that Africa is I heard a lady saying she thought African talk until I Should Speak came, she got to know, oh, that is not Africa. So put away the tablet. Let people get to know the info you have learned back home. Okay. That is the problem having Nigeria.
Again, if I would be very blunt,
okay.
You're guilty of what you're accusing somebody of.
Okay.
All right. You're talking about I Should Speed and all the rest. You were not in Nigeria when this happened. You're banking on the same internet that you are saying that it should not be followed. All right. The information you're giving out right now is as per what you saw on the internet. All right. Now you used very harsh words to say Nigerians are dumb, which I would not say that for Ghanaians. Ghanaians are not dumb.
When you say when you are speaking, no, let me come in. Let me come in. When you are speaking and you say
you did not interrupt
the
him
Ghanaians
when
will
he
never allow
was.
you talk.
My opinion about Son of God, first of all, is my very bosom brother and friend. All right, so I met him on Vic Influencial's podcast, and I love his enthusiasm. Even before sitting on set with him, I've given him kudos to say that he's very enthusiastic. He's a very good talker, I would say. So in same vein, I would say that maybe he might need to do a bit more detailed research, all right, in a very positive manner, that I give this feedback. He might need to do a more detailed research because it got to a point where he said Nigerians are scammers, Nigerians are fraudulent people, Nigerians are dumb, Nigerians are smelling. He said a lot of negative things about Nigerians. All right. So I do not think that a person with love and a person that wants the progress of Africa would say things in that manner. All right. I do not have anything about the young man. He's a very promising young man, I would say. All I'm saying is if he's able to make a bit of more research about what he said, because the last time on the show, he was saying that the investors, if you calculate the investment that has been done in Nigeria and Ghana, that Ghana has got more investors, all right? But I gave him the figures that is not true. Ghana does not even come up to 10% of the investment made between these two countries, all right? So if he's able to do more detailed research, I think it's going to help him, and we can actually give our audience more knowledge, more information, and more baseful arguments. You did
When
not
you're
interrupt
speaking and you
him.
say small Ghana guys,
You did not interrupt him when he was talking.
If you are small, you are
Do you want to
small.
allow
Is
me
that
to
not
talk?
true? We're here to say
Now,
the truth.
I would
Relax.
never say Ghanaians are dumb. I am too smart and intelligent to say that. Ghanaians are not dumb people. They are very, very intelligent and smart people. All right. I heard you say that they said Nigeria is smelling and the rest of it. I would never say that of Ghana. All right. Ghana is a very beautiful place. Our brothers. All right. We have good relationship with them. Now back
Our junior
to
brothers.
our junior brothers specifically. Now back to
Make it pepper them.
your exegesis, your claims to what cultural blah 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 and all, that Nigeria is supposed to put forth their culture because I Should Speed is coming. That shows the level of disrespect you have for Nigeria. To put forth their culture because I Should Speed is coming, to portray their culture. Now, if you are to look at it in details, what channel did I Should Speed follow to enter into Nigeria?
Is it a question?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You see, let me tell you something. Per the information, let me tell you something. The team of I Should Speed, the people that planned this African tour with him they are Ghanaians. You know that?
No, I'm not aware.
Okay,
I'm just saying
yeah,
for the
That's
first
all we heard.
Yeah, his personal bodyguard, that is Rudy. And one is called, I think, Richie or something.
Yeah.
They had this plan with him.
Oh, Ghanaians are doing bodyguard for I Should Speed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Even Floyd Mayweather, those big men, American citizens are their personal bodyguard. So no one, there's no two ways about that.
Continue.
So now let me tell you something. It was something that they planned that we are not going to involve any political thing. Somebody will stand and say, oh, it was no. So they did it behind the scenes. He wanted to see how people know I Should Speed. Right? That is why it's when he's coming, they don't announce it. That is why they will not. He said he don't want people to be like, I Should Speed is coming here and they'll go and prepare the place because he's supposed to spend 15 minutes. If that place is congested, he cannot stream. He cannot get what the information you want to get. So he did all things out of like people's notice.
Okay.
So now, back to what you said. This is the time, the few minutes you have. Ghana, the 19 African countries that he went, before adding Nigeria, Ghana, and that one. Yeah. The 19 African countries that he won before coming to Nigeria and Ghana, and the last one he went, Namibia. All those countries, they never knew I Should Speed would come this time, but they were fully prepared. Why? Because they know what they are doing. If you people are not aware, why should you take him to Zlatan's boutique? What is he going to do there?
Okay.
2, why should somebody come and ask him, a young 21 guy, that you are healthy and strong?
No, that is out of context. I'm not
out of context.
Can I answer?
Which people took him there?
Can I answer?
Which people took him there?
Can I answer?
Yeah, I'm asking which people took him there.
Yeah, calm down. Okay. When you ask, you allow me answer.
Okay, proceed.
Now, your last question is totally out of context. Because why it's out of context? Yeah, just listen to me talk. Why it's out of context is whatever he has been asked, your age and blah, blah, blah. I don't see the relevance in what we are talking about. However, now, talking about that he's making his visits unexpected, unannounced. How does that work? That means for you to underrate a whole nation, thinking that the nation is going to be up and doing because somebody is coming and he wants to see the culture. If it works that way in Ghana, it does not work that way in Nigeria. All right.
Why?
So
Why?
principles, I'm going to answer that. Principles have to be set. All right. If I want to visit Ghana, I'm going to follow through the proper precepts. Okay. I want to see your culture. If I'm going there unannounced, unexpectedly, just to see your failures or your flaws, or I'm coming, I'm not done, just to see what you have.
I'll allow other people, but I will correct something here.
Sure, it's fine.
Can I come in?
Oh,
Can I come in?
I'll-
Like a minute. I just want to correct.
No, you want to comment, not correct.
I'm correcting you here.
Okay, let me hear what you want to say. Let me see if it's correct.
Okay, before I will correct him, it wasn't that
You want to correct all of us?
No, I will correct both of you. It wasn't that I should speed did not inform anybody.
No, he informed,
He
the
informed.
tourism authorities, but there was a privacy agreement.
No, the Ghana securities planned it. No, you said
No,
Ghana
no, wait,
bodyguard.
wait,
Ghana
So I
bodyguard.
said, listen, that is why I said I will come in. What I wanted to say is,
feel like this is
maybe.
No,
what
wait.
let me come.
It's
think-
actually not
Bina.
necessary.
No,
to be
guys.
very honest.
No, I was
Guys.
trying to
Ruth,
correct
to be very
you
honest,
both.
it is not necessary.
No, guys, let's
This
just
is
be
not
serious.
part of what we are
Aisha
discussing.
Speed
Who
is
is
not
Aisha Speed?
even.
Let's take
Yeah, who is
Aisha
he?
Speed.
I don't even
No,
understand.
wait. Let's take.
No,
Aisha
you're giving
Speed.
him so much
No,
importance.
One
No,
Nigerian
no.
can buy Aisha Speed and it's
No, like,
Listen, you see this.
No,
this,
living
What
out
do you mean?
Nigeria and all.
I
Aisha
hate,
Speed, so
I
we are
hate
going to be
Nigerians
jumping.
talking so rude.
We are going to-
like,
No, I'm not
like
talking rudely.
Yes,
I'm not
very
talking
rude.
rudely. I'm not
It's
talking
very
rudely.
rude.
Okay.
How can you tell
Aisha
me
Speed
that
is
you can
coming.
buy
With you.
Aisha Speed?
One
How can you-
Nigerian, one
Can you buy Aisha Speed?
one Nigerian that
Do
is
you know
wearing
Aisha
slippers.
Speed account?
No, you
What-
too.
what are
Do
you
you know
talking
about
about?
Aisha
I don't know,
Speed?
but
What is
I
Aisha
think let us
Speed?
move, guys.
You're telling me
No,
about
let's
Aisha
forget
Speed. Who
about
is
Aisha
Aisha
Speed.
Speed
move.
as
Can we-
compared to
can
what
we
you're talking
forget
about in
about
Nigeria?
Aisha Speed
Yeah,
and
it's
talk
not-
about
You're
culture?
bringing it in this
Seriously,
discussion.
let's
What
talk
is
about
Aisha
culture
Speed?
right
I
now.
think we had another question coming.
Let's talk
The
about
re-
this.
You had another question
No,
coming.
Mr. Vic,
Because it's
please
all
let
on
me
the
come
same.
in. Let me come
Because I
in.
don't know
The
the
reason why I
relevance
said I just want to
Guys.
correct both of them. We are not interested in Aisha Speed right now.
Exactly.
But when we are speaking and it came inside, that is cool.
He brought it in.
No, it's
not
that-
it came. He brought it in.
let me.
Yes, because
He
we are
brought
talking,
it in just to castigate Nigerians.
He was talking about
no,
culture.
let's be very blunt. He brought it
Fine,
in
we are not
just
talking
to
about
castigate
Aisha Speed.
That's
Nigerians.
what I'm
Mr.
saying.
V,
Even culture now is becoming a fight.
Because why is he coming into this topic? Is he relevant in this topic?
Wait. There's something I want to say about this Aisha Speed
Let me
matter, right?
draw my last conclusion so that you can. Let me clear things
You
here.
already draw.
No,
I'm with the
people
conclusion.
might think.
Wait.
No, people might think. Let me correct.
We
things
already
here.
know your hate for
James,
Nigerians.
James, wait.
No,
It
people,
is
let
fair.
me. People.
We already know.
no
We
one
already
hates
know your hate for
Nigerians.
Nigerians. It is
No,
fair.
it's
That
your
is why you bring.
conscious.
That is
That
why
is
you
that
bring
really hits
irrelevant
you
topics
guys.
Mr.
into
Chima,
what
can
we
you
have.
wait? Mr. Chima, everybody
You
wait.
see,
Wait, relax,
you
relax.
see how dumb
Relax.
and how
No.
you know you see how dumb Nigerians.
Relax.
are. You see, let me tell you
Let
something.
him
No.
Let
See,
him finish.
people are
Let him
beating about the
finish.
bush. That is why I tell you, if you want us to have a good deal here, put aside the tablet. I took a contest from what the host read.
Yes.
He said he made said what you mentioned.
Wait,
he said culture. He mentioned that is what I picked. One
Nigeria
statement
doesn't
from
have
there,
culture. There is
and I
nothing like
said,
culture in Nigeria.
if you
I've
people,
never
if you are
seen
listening to what
any
the media
culture.
is saying, that you people portray your culture
These
and what
people do not.
Hold
they are
on.
not- We display
not
our
talking-
culture.
Dina, can you say something? I want to say something about Aisha Speed. Then we'll move.
So why are you talking about someone that
Relax.
you want us to?
Relax.
Why do you want us to talk about him?
Can you?
No, we
no.
stop talking about. So you don't need to go there and talk.
In every of our points, I have to conclude. Then we'll move on.
Correct.
All right.
So, when it has to do with Aisha Speed, Nigeria flopped. And let me tell you why Nigeria flopped. Aisha Speed has more traffic than any network in the world. Aisha Speed have people watching him than CNN, than BBC, than Arise TV, than any YouTube network right now on his store. And Nigeria
He
flopped.
just Googled it.
Relax. I did not Google it. I was following you. This is not what I'm showing.
You say you don't know
Relax. Allow me to pass. Oh, this West African woman. Allow me to pass my information. So this Nigeria, what I should speed is on a tour. He toured Europe. He came back. He toured American states. After that American state, he toured an African state. Now, Nigerian culture and tourism knew that Aisha Speed will come.
Exactly.
So, and they knew that so many people are watching. Aisha Speed is using his platform to change some narrative. It was an opportunity for Nigerians to say, oh, see, if you're saying that nobody is watching what Aisha Speed is doing, how is it that it was a trending topic on X? So Nigeria flopped on that. There is no two ways about it. Nigeria was supposed to use that avenue to just show some positive thing to the world. What nobody knew about Nigeria.
Exactly.
And they were showing Zlatan Boutique. What is Zlatan when it gets to do with Nigeria? No, when you have to call a spade, you have to call it.
Victor said that Nigerians failed to showcase the cultural heritage of Nigeria during Aisha Speed's visit to Nigeria. I also disputed it in the show to say that which channel did he visit Nigeria through, all right? So it is very okay that when you want to visit a nation, as maybe a very famous person, that you go through the proper channel, all right? So it's fine to say that Nigeria did not do all they needed to do, but on what basis? You know, so we have Minister for Tourism, we have Minister for a lot of stuff and all that. So which channel did Aisha Speed? So do you want the Minister of Tourism to jump up and say that I was not informed that Aisha Speed is coming, so for that reason, let me go and showcase my tradition? If I were to be the minister, I wouldn't do that. All right, so respect is reciprocal. I would suggest that it is proper to go through the right channel. All right, so whatever he got from his visit to Nigeria, I think that's fair enough. I mean, we have people that would match his competence. We have people that will match his visibility. We have people that will match whatever he does. All respect to Aisha Speed. I'm saying that if there is an avenue that he's going to visit Nigeria next time, it should go in a proper way, and he's going to be accorded all respect, all relevance as it should be.
This is also one of the time when I say somebody allow me and they don't allow me.
Don't fight me. This is the reason
I'm not
why.
fighting you. Allow me to move
why
on.
your Nigerian will be shouting. If you are talking to a woman, you have to calm down. This is the problem that I have for. I'm a lady. I'm a lady. Don't say that. Am I a man? This is so hashy. How can you ask me who is that woman?
It's a humble question. You were saying if a woman, I'm asking who is the woman? Okay. It's just a question. You are a woman. Okay, I've accepted. Let us progress. You are a woman. Accepted. Okay.
Don't say West Africa. Say Ghana.
I don't want to say Ghana. Let it not be that I'm saying common Ghana.
But for the records, Nigerians are not louder than Ghanaians.
That's you two are you guys are too loud.
Wait. In the conclusion, Nigeria failed. They failed on this one thing that they're supposed to do. If I am the president of the country, I will be competent. Because we don't have competent hand right now.
You have president.
That minister of tourism will leave his job. Immediately Aisha Speed was
they're busy eating their back.
It's not like Aisha Speed is not that very much important, right? But if you want to pay somebody to promote Nigeria, you are going to pay so much money.
Yeah.
And you had free hand to do it.
But I can't remember. He says you can buy Aisha Speed. So
let's move on.
Okay, we are moving on. Let's move on. It depends on people that are watching Aisha Speed also.
I will start with Maureen. Maureen, what do you think is the global reputation of Nigeria?
The global reputation of Nigeria. Of course, I said it.
What did you say before?
Their reputation, they're scammers. My name is Maureen. I'm from Uganda, and I use Her Majesty Maureen on all my social media handles. YouTube, it is a podcast, Dine with Her Majesty Maureen. Then Instagram, Her Majesty Maureen. Everywhere, Her Majesty Maureen.
Obviously.
No, you can't do that.
No,
that's what she knows.
That's what I know.
Relax. No.
And also maybe, to add another thing, to just they're also good in content creation.
Only?
Well, yeah, and they're good musicians. They really
So you did not make
music.
you've not made research about Nigerians before? You've not dated a Nigerian?
No.
So you've not been seeing Nigerians on the streets?
I was almost dating a Nigerian, and I said no, I cannot.
You've not been seeing Nigerians on the streets?
You did not date a Nigerian.
And I would never.
We don't want you.
You've not been seeing Nigerians on the streets?
No.
You don't know if they dress well. If they don't know, you don't know if they ride good car. If they don't, you don't know if they are knowledgeable with mathematics, anything. The only thing you know about Nigeria is how to do with scam.
Yeah.
Good. Our friend from Uganda. Now, what do you think is the global reputation of Nigeria?
Well, the first I would say is yes, the scamming thing, which many people have had and seen around. Secondly, I've seen quite a number of
You guys
women.
can't be saying that.
No, I'm saying so many things. They're good and bad things. So the second thing will be, pardon? Because she just mentioned it, so I can just top up and relieve that one. So the second one, I've kind of seen when you look at most like globally, you realize that there's some of the people that are facilitating most of the intermarriages we're having worldwide, like among Africans. You realize that you will see so many like interracial kids right now, and then most of them somehow you're going to see a South Korean, Nigerian. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say. Like you see kids.
You are saying that
and
they
then-
are more exposed.
Yeah, like there's so many, and somehow, they're mixing up so much. That is a second
On
thing.
the point.
Then, unfortunately, still on the same one, much as they're dating so much outside, they're also leaving quite a trail of single mothers. Like quite a number. There is quite a trail of the same. So you see a mixed kid with the mother, and then the father somehow maybe was chasing peppers. This part. Then we have the third part, which when you mentioned, you said something about the music. Yeah, the music is actually good.
Yeah.
I kind of moved to Afrobeats, and this is one thing I noticed with even my white friends. Most of my white friends who know actually music, African music, whenever you have to play music when they visit you, they'll be like, play for me Afrobeats. And it is Nigerian music. It's literally, some of the best music. Exactly. They're some of really the best we've had. Then fourth, I would say you have, when it comes to fashion, I bow to Nigerians. The last time I saw that, how do you call that gala that you usually have with fashion? Which was literally more than even
The
Met
one
Gala.
last year.
My goodness. No, it didn't feel like it was in Africa.
And you know
it
what?
was.
To top up this thing, this just passed.
Why are you touching? Why are you touching her?
She's my sister.
This is my brother.
Don't think that way. Don't think that way. This just passed a prom in America.
Okay.
It's counted or is recorded that up to 2,000. This is even teenagers. It's not prom is not a big party.
Yeah.
They ordered all their dresses from
Nigeria. That's amazing because the fashion industry is really doing.
Yeah, so okay.
It's
so
really
global
good.
reputation.
No, I saw that part. It's really
Nigerian
amazing.
global reputation is what? Amazing, or the first thing you said?
No, it's 50-50 because if you look at there
be
is good and then there is a bit of bad. Because for sure, if you are living a trail of so many single mothers as a man, I'm defending African men out there. I'm saying African men as per culture. There is this Black American thing that's going on about saying Black fathers don't, stay for their kid.
You are saying that when God said go into the world and multiply, it was only Nigerians that heard it.
No, what you are saying is leaving mothers behind with the children.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is the point.
My impression about Ruth, I think Ruth is also a very, very cognitive individual, I would say. All right. So there were things she mentioned in the show that were a bit against Nigeria, but that wouldn't make me say that she's a bad person, all right? Because people would give the analysis based on their personal experiences, their personal views, all right? But she's actually a very good an intellectual individual that would someday, all right, make not just Uganda, but the entire African proud. She's a good lady, I would say.
Sabinwa.
Okay, this is my second time hearing Samima. Yeah, that means Nigerian loves me so much.
Yeah,
But I'm not interested.
Yeah, my kid sister. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
even scared of
Yeah, my kid
being-
sister. Don't worry about
which
it.
one, kid sister. Okay.
Yes, nah.
First of all, one thing. When you come to Ghana, you
not
you
asking
say
you about Ghana.
no. Wait, where you say Mother Ghana. So when it comes to Nigeria, they will say giants of Africa. But have you forgotten that you cannot talk about the giant and leave the mother alone? So we are the mother of Africa, and you are the giants in Africa.
Trying to relate how
No. Now we are the mother. When it comes to Ghana, it's motherland.
How does it relate to the question?
No, so I'm coming. I will come to the question.
Okay.
You understand?
He's trying
So-
to force Ghana into every conversation. That's
Yeah.
what they do.
So
And
one thing.
that's a good spirit, rooting for your country always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good spirit, but let her answer the question.
Okay, fine.
your web
When
tape
it-
is
when it
getting
comes
faded.
to, business, business.
Asking
You
you,
have some
what is Nigerian global reputation?
living
And you're sleeping on it.
Who told you?
I answered the question. Don't sleep on it. It's a straight
They're
question.
very humanizer. No, very
That is
Nigerian.
a global reputation.
Yes. What I would say firstly, they will date like 3-5 ladies, and impregnate all of them, and then leave the women.
You've not dated a Nigerian.
Me.
Did you get pregnant? Did you get
Should
pregnant?
I prove to you?
Did you get pregnant?
I didn't get pregnant, but
So you said they impregnate all of them
I was about to.
get pregnant.
Yes.
You know.
And
Is there a
I-
stage?
and-
Is there a stage like you were about to?
Yes, I was about to.
I'm 40%
Yes.
pregnant in this.
And others were impregnated except you.
Yes, 3 of them.
You people would do your best
Three
just
of
to
them.
Yeah.
paint Nigerians
Yeah.
in the mud.
No, we are not painting. We are not painting Nigerians, but we are telling Nigerians the truth and what you guys are doing that you don't even know that you are doing to
The
the
question
people.
is global reputation.
And then they are living the
Betrayals.
exactly, and then they will give birth to you and me and their hair, and then they will leave them.
It was
And
Nigerian that gave
why?
birth to you?
Why is it that? Yeah, I say yes now.
Nigerian get back to you?
You say birth with me? No,
No, to you.
to me. And
Is
my
your
father is a
Nigerian?
Ghanaian.
Okay, sorry.
How?
Because
can
you
never-
gave birth
I
to
will- I
you.
can never.
Mhm.
I can never, in Jesus' name.
I know.
Okay. So the thing is that what I know,
That's complicated yourself. That was my
what
question.
I know is that they're always leaving the
We'll spend about
baby
20
mamas.
minutes since you've
They're
not
leaving the
answered my
baby
question.
mamas. I'm telling you, they're leaving the baby mamas. You understand? They're leaving the baby mamas and going for another one, and they're jumping from another woman to another woman. And that is very bad. They have to change and stay with 1 or 2. That is okay.
I just want to slightly defend Nigerian men, because when you say they are womanizers, I feel like every man, like most of the
specifically,
men,
like I'm just trying to
And that question is on the ballot. I will ask it.
specifically, like Nigerians, like they are like that. It's in their DNA, and I don't know why they're doing this. So we will just leave that one, and then what I want to tell them that they have to try and be with one woman with the kids, because they're leaving the kids fatherless, and then they don't have any. They don't even care. So that is what I know about
I
Nigerian.
will tell you why they are leaving the women, because Nigerians don't
I don't
have,
care about
Nigerian
how
men
they
don't
are,
have
I
time
don't
for
care.
your shenanigans. Answer the question.
You see, global
Reputation
view,
of Nigeria.
global reputation of Nigeria. You see, Nigeria having, in terms of globally,
They don't have reputation.
I always tell you people that there are some sections and there are some sectors of Nigeria I do respect in terms of when it comes to West African like negotiations and those kind of
You
stuff.
have to start with the good stuff
No.
and you murder them.
No, you see, yes, you know, when someone deserves
the
to be
pattern.
applauded, you need to applaud the person.
Let's see how
You
it's going
see,
to end.
in terms of Africa things, especially West Africa, Nigeria play major roles in terms of West African negotiations, in terms of, in terms of the world. That is why I said Nigerians, they are doing well. Globally, you made mention of the music aspect. I respect that. They are doing well in terms of music, in terms of like, they're having some nice places. The global reputation, the good aspect of Nigeria is solely seen by Africans. It's solely seen by Africans. But globally, there are some sections that have been seen by the world. That is the music aspect of it. That is the music. That is the good side that globally the world has recognized Nigerians. I will not take you too far. We can make instances in just the United Arab Emirates. One guy came into our workplace and then he was playing music from Davido and then Burna Boy. I myself recommended Ghanaian music to him. That he should listen to Ghanaian music. So in terms of that side, Nigerians are top notch on that. I give credit to them. But when that side flip off, the other section of Nigeria is full of evil. Yes, that is the other side that the global world
Yeah, here we go.
see. We need to, as you say, we need to call a spade a spade. And what I'm trying to articulate here, people will understand me. You see, Nigerians are having two faces. When a Nigerian person wants to pursue something, he uses aggressiveness. And that is a red flag when you meet the global. Now, we have something like FDI. That is the foreign direct investors. Globally, no foreigner wants to invest in Nigeria. You can do your research about that. No foreigner, that is the FDI. No foreigner want to invest in Nigeria. Why? Because of this useless lifestyle of them, because of this nonchalant behavior, because of this useless lifestyle, fraudulent, money laundering, rape case, genocide. There's no peace in Nigeria. Now, the most deadly part of it was just they were struck down by Donald J. Trump because of Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. So now this FDI is not going to boost the economy of Nigeria. I told you the other section of Nigeria is on point. In terms of music, they are top notch. You see, that one I respect. Kudos to them. In terms of African mediations, in terms
Stop
of
repeating yourself, just move.
yes, I'm making it clear. That's why I'm telling you. The other side of it is deadly.
All right.
I made mention of the ADI. That is the most important
And
thing.
the question I'm going to ask you has to do with that.
Okay,
FDI,
let me finish my point. You asked me about the reputation, and I'm telling the reputation out there. I'm giving you two sections. That's what I'm telling you. The good side is the only music.
Yourself, that is
Yes, I'll repeat it because I want people to hear clearly that you are full of fraudulent, money laundering, genociding, causing atrocities in Africa, denting the name of Africa, especially West Africa. You are denting the name of us, and which is very bad. It doesn't speak well of you.
Right.
You people need to sit your ass down, advise yourself, change, or else there is nobody who is important or who is much more like business oriented or love to invest in Nigeria for the economy to be better.
Me thinking that Son of God impression about Nigerians is always on the negative side. You need to understand that Son of God is a Ghanaian, right? And the most Ghanaians that I've interacted with, they always want to insert themselves in a conversation that has to do with Nigeria, because anytime you mention Nigeria, they also want Ghana to be mentioned along. I understand that always this competition. They're saying that Nigeria and Ghana is always competing. Nigeria and Ghana does not compete. It's Ghana that is always competing with Nigeria. Nigeria always see themselves being equal to anybody that you can mention at the biggest stage, not Ghana. You understand? If we see Nigeria always saying Americans do like this, they will say Ghana and Nigeria, or they will say Russia, or they will say China. It's not Ghana, man. It's not.
I want to set perspective very straight because it is very, very important. Just like my brother used to say, Mr. James used to say that when we are making arguments, it should not be baseless. It should be very informative and knowledgeable. I just want to correct him because he has actually...
I also want to correct him anyway.
You can't correct me, just make your point.
Okay.
He has actually uttered a very big blunder that if we don't correct, it's going to pass a very, very negative narration about this podcast. All right. To set the record straight, as at 2025, all right, talking about foreign investors, all right. So the foreign investors that invested in Nigeria was about $66 billion in Nigeria, and in Ghana was 8% of that figure, around $8 billion in 2025. All right. Coming, stay hold. So when you make blunders, when you give speeches or things that are actually not true, we have intellectual and educated people listening to you. All right. So to correct you, please do not say that outside so that you would not be flawed or be beaten. That is by the way. Now, anywhere, because that is,
beating?
of course, that is unintellectual.
It's having a debate with Nigerians.
That is unintellectual. To give that kind of narrative, we were very calm when you guys were talking. See, you see, the problem is you don't allow us talk.
Not because you
I
are
was
saying
very calm.
beating.
No, he
And
said,
viewers can actually come to conclusion.
It's even telling us how Nigerians,
Listen.
how violent they are.
now listen. Mr. James has called Nigerians a lot of names: dumb, smelling, unintelligent, and nobody fought him. All right. So I just said one statement, and Ghanaians want to beat me. Only one.
Beating you.
Only one. They want to fight me. Now, coming back to what you said. All right. Again, you've said a lot of times that Nigerians are dumb. I'm still reiterating to say I would never, in this life or in the life to come, say that Ghanaians are dumb.
Son of God says Nigerians are dumb people. I would say everyone has his own way to, put on his words. Like, I cannot force or I cannot change what he said. And maybe he knows the reason why he's saying that. So for that one, I don't have anything to say about it. If they deserve it, yes, of course we can give them.
I'm going to come. I'll allow you to talk.
Okay.
Please give me
Okay,
some
proceed,
time.
proceed.
Ghanaians should learn to be patient. Ghanaians should learn to listen. All right. So when a person is talking, Nigerians listen and they pick points to challenge what you said. I expect you to do the same. Now, if I would place Nigerians' reputation, I would say that Africa needs Nigeria. All right.
It's not that
Yeah.
you say.
Oh, I don't know.
gonna
It's
say
not
that.
that you say.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know why? You know
I
why?
can say, who needs you?
So
You are everywhere.
I don't
You
know
are
why.
everywhere.
I don't know why it's itching you people in your butt too.
Everywhere. Nigerians are everywhere.
Okay.
You are everywhere.
Okay.
Who needs you?
You know
You're
why?
free to get your
are
own
the one who
continent.
needs us.
Now, you know why?
You are the one who needs us.
Somebody was asked about the reputation of Nigeria, and the person said Nigerians are humanizer. That is very lame for me.
No,
you know?
it's true.
No, because that is not a global reputation.
They know
I explained to you how it becomes global.
No, but
everywhere.
Ruth
Fatherless.
and Sabina, we're talking about humanizing.
I explained my stance.
That is, in my opinion, that is very unprofessional.
No, it's not.
You know why?
unprofessional.
Because it is not even a global reputation.
It
now,
is global.
Have you
Because you're
researched?
everywhere.
Calm down. Have you
You're in every
researched-
country.
Have you
He doesn't
researched?
know them.
Calm down.
Global
Calm down.
means the whole world.
You
So
don't allow
if
me
you're
make
in
my
every
point.
country,
You don't
then-
allow me make
No,
my
because
point.
you're defending something wrong.
I'm not defending. I'm only trying to keep the record straight. Have you researched about the most black doctors in the US? Have you taken time to research that?
No, I know all that.
Good.
We all know that. We
You
have
all
to
know
say good
that,
and
but you
bad.
never mentioned it. All right.
Why
Have
should I? You'd have your time to say it.
Have you researched about the most intellectual people in the UK, black intellectual people in the
Did you
UK?
applaud me for giving you the good side?
Did you ever
No,
mention
did you
that?
applaud
But
me?
you said.
Did you applaud me for the
said-
good?
You said humanizers.
No, did you applaud me
Now-
for the good points?
Now, to make
So,
to summarize
fair.
my point, if I'll be very fair, I would say Nigerians are actually the backbone of Africa. You know why? Nigerian man, if I see you outside in trouble, I don't want to care where you're from. I don't want to care your nationality. I see your skin color, you are black.
Yes,
I'm
you
going
are-
to carry that trouble on my head.
I know.
everywhere.
No,
Wait,
that's
calm
not
down.
but that's
Allow me to
everywhere.
talk now.
No, that is
I don't-
number
I don't know why you're not
one.
allowing me
But
talk.
I say a lot
Allow
about
me
more than
talk.
anyone here. Did
Allow
I-
me
After
talk.
saying
Allow me
that
talk.
everything-
After saving me,
No, that is
Allow
true.
me
Hello,
talk.
Maureen.
Allow
No,
me
that is
talk.
true.
Allow
That
me
one I
talk.
can accept. It's
You
true.
see now, Mr. James, in spite of
We never say that.
in spite of his bully and hate on Nigerians, if a Nigerian man or even me myself see him, God forbid, is in any danger tomorrow outside, I forget about where he's from. One thing I remember is this guy has got a black skin. He's a human being. I'll go for his rescue.
He's a brother.
I'm gonna give a very clear example. That myself, I did. I had to put myself in risk once. We've done that a lot of times, but let me share just one very quick example. I was going to work on a certain day. I think the same one Ghanaian guy has actually shared it on show here. All right, but let me say it again. We are going to work, myself and that Ghanaian guy. We got into the bus. All right. So when we entered this bus, we saw a guy that looked Cameroonian. I'm not so sure where he's from, but he looked Cameroonian and his accent as well. So when he got in, the RTA guys, they approached him immediately to say, "Give me your card. You did not tag. We are going to fine you." And where I was seated. I was seeing that this is not right. And in UAE, everybody is minding their business. Nobody likes trouble. Everybody is running from trouble.
Yeah.
But I saw what was happening. I said, no, this is intimidation. It can't work that way. I walked up there and asked them, what is the problem? What is happening? So when that guy saw that somebody was speaking up for him, he gained confidence to say that this guy wants to intimidate me. I just entered and he's saying, bring my... And I asked that guy, of course, if you see anybody putting on
The uniform.
white, Kandura, you'll be like, oh, my hand no deal, I'm running away, But I stood in for him. The way I stood in, I was like, what if they chase me out of UAE? What am I going to use my life to do? but I forgot about where I was coming from. I forgot about the fact that I could lose my job. I forgot about the fact that I could be deported. I just had one thing in my head to say that I'm standing in for a brother.
I know what you mean.
We can be anything you call us to be, whether true or false, but you can't take away that aspect of support. You can't take away that aspect of respect. You can't take away that aspect of us being hustlers. All right? I'm not in doubt about the reputation. I'm not in doubt that we have people that do a lot of bad things. They are there. I don't doubt it, such as they are in other countries. Because we have a lot of population also in Nigeria.
Yes.
But for somebody to sit me and talk to me to say that Nigerians are known for scamming, for fraudulent activities, for humanizing, we are over 218 million. How many Nigerians do you know?
But do you realize you're the only one who could understand the support as you and me and like us Africans could understand that?
Yeah.
But it's not a global.
It's not global.
Okay.
It's not
Now you
it's
mentioned
just
70%.
individual.
No, it is us.
Okay, now you mentioned 70%.
Yes.
All right. Now 70%. Do you know that 70% of Nigerians, 50% of 200 million is about 100 million? And 70% is somewhere around 120 to 140 million. So you are trying to say that 140 million Nigerians are scammers.
Unfortunately,
That is unfair.
Well, this
That
is
is unfair.
You
That
know,
is unfair. Now, do you know the percentage of Nigerians that are well traveled? Like,
Are you saying there's so few?
yes.
Then how come we see so many
I'm
everywhere?
gonna give you the figures. Relax. We work on figures. Ruth, I
Yeah.
am here to give you figures. I am not here to give you blind arguments for somebody to say that what did our brother
I'm
say.
going to allow you to use that thing.
Somebody said.
So you give us numbers.
Somebody said that.
Because now I'm not.
invest-
What is the question?
Somebody said.
Google.
Yeah, before he
some of the
googles, let me
countries-
give you. Listen to me. I'm the Google here.
The
Just
biggest
listen to me.
population is the biggest population of Nigerians, whether they travel out of the country.
Listen. The percentage of Nigerians, just to summarize, the percentage of Nigerians, I'm giving you figures, not a brother that said that Nigerians does not have investors, that Ghana have more investors. I've just put him on his place.
Hold on.
Now,
Hold on.
You know the percentage of Nigeria, I'm summarizing.
Okay.
The percentage of Nigerians that are traveled are not more than 10%. We are, listen. We are over 218 million. 10% is about 21 million, but over 10% are not traveling. Just so you know. So when you're saying 70%, you have it. Oh, you asked him to research, right? Let him research.
We are, my boss, we are doing intellectual debate here, right? We are doing intellectual debate here. You see, I always tell you people, you don't need to come and sit here. So let me go straight to you. Do proper research, okay? Do proper research. You said 2025, right? You know 2025 is just last year. If you want the worst economy in West Africa, you Nigerians, check. Let him cross-check. When you talk of FDI, maybe the FDI you don't understand. Foreign direct investors. Now let me ask you, how many investors came into Nigeria? And compared to how many investors that came and invest in the economy of Ghana? You see, I want you to do debate, do research properly before you come and sit here. Now, when you talk of investment in a country, how much was your year returned? I always tell people in Africa, when you're talking about countries that are having the highest GDP, Nigeria is one of them. You cannot take, because of their population, they are having the biggest GDP. When it comes to West Africa, when it comes to ECOWAS, they are financing ECOWAS, military aspect. They are doing, I give your props to that. I said that here. I said that when it comes to West Africa mediations, Nigerians play major role. But now we are talking about country that people invest their money in terms of business for people to come and patronize, work with them, say, okay, when I invest in this country, I'm going to get my cash in returns. Nigeria is not part of them.
Please, James, if I ask you a question, just try to be direct so that we can move on.
My questions I'm direct. All my questions I'm direct.
Because I want to ask a question.
Okay.
So just try to be direct so that we'll conclude and move.
Okay. I don't want you to look on tablet and ask me questions.
Last year, what was the GDP of Ghana?
What?
What was the GDP of Ghana last year?
What was the GDP of Ghana last year?
If you don't know, we can find out.
No,
We
you see,
we are
talking about global reputation. We are not talking about GDP. If you want to go to that side, I can take you to that side.
Wait.
No, host, don't Don't contradict yourself. Don't confuse the people. Hold on. We are talking about global reputation. We are talking about countries' GDP.
Do you know why I asked this
Answer my
question?
what?
Do you know why I
tell
asked
me.
you
I
this
don't know.
question?
Tell me. Okay.
I asked you
Proceed.
this question because
Okay.
we are talking about direct foreign investment.
Okay.
So if
I don't know. I don't
if
know my
it
GDP.
happens, if it happens that right, there are so much people invested in Ghana more than Nigeria, right? They are going to invest, maybe build factory, or how did they invest?
You see, that's what I
How did
always
they
tell you,
invest?
Mr. Vic. I tell you, I said people
Just
can
try to. We're trying
I
to.
told
just,
you that
yeah.
in terms of GDP, Nigerians are always topping. I don't know. So,
Okay.
didn't I say that here?
Okay, what did they invest in?
Huh?
The people that invested in Ghana more, what did they invest
When you
in?
talk about GDP,
The direct
gross
investment, the direct investment. Yeah.
I don't know what you be. And that's what I'm telling you. Foreign investors don't want to invest in your country. Foreign investors.
Wait.
GDP. You
Forget
think-
about GDP.
Okay.
Do I think James and Sabina like argument? Well, I think James doesn't like argument, but he likes putting his point straight. Like he always wants to bring his point known. Like he doesn't want to be left behind. He just has something to say. Yeah. And then Sabina, I feel like, yeah, quite she likes argument. I'm not gonna lie.
You said foreign investors don't want to invest in Nigeria, right?
That is what I said.
Does that
yeah.
mean that they invested more in Ghana than Nigeria?
That is right.
Okay, so
Perfect.
no. I'm trying to be direct. Is there any figure? Can we compare? Can I make a research? Can I use the tablet?
You can do your research. Compare Ghana and Nigeria. Do that research now. From 2024, 2025, just 2 years. Yes, I just want to give you. I don't want to take you
I
back.
should make a research. What is the 2024, 2025 direct investment in Nigeria?
Country
Ghana?
that foreign investors
Yeah.
always wish to invest in Ghana and Nigeria. Compare this and give us the information.
I don't know why you're delaying
I
it.
don't-
I already give you
Okay.
the figures.
No.
I don't know why you're
I don't
delaying.
like the figures. I don't like.
You don't like.
I don't like.
So it's not dependent on what you
Because
like.
You yourself, your all your facts are fake and whack.
Okay,
So
no.
just go straight. Jim.
Okay, no problem. I will go to that and I will move on.
Okay, just
But
pick one and let everyone. Ghana and Nigeria. Just compare these two.
Yeah, I will make that.
Okay.
So
Are we talking? Are
you
you
keep-
talking
you
about
keep-
Ghana
you keep-
and Nigeria?
See,
I
again,
just made, you just few minutes. You're just wasting time. Just
Mr. James, I
No,
keep
there is no
taking
need.
you away
Everybody
from.
has to go and.
Excuse me, Mr. James, I keep taking you away from the comparison between Nigeria and Ghana. All right, so we are here to actually inform a lot of our guests, but you keep dragging us there.
No,
So
I am
if
not.
We,
you,
1 minute, you just
you
1
said
minute.
something,
If
and I'm
we
saying
go,
it's not true.
If we go very detailed, if we go raw, yourself, Mr. James, and Sabina might cry out of this show. We have very been respectful.
What is
all right?
that?
We have
What
very
is
been
that?
respectful.
Let me sit properly.
But I don't know
What is
why
that?
you keep
Do
dragging
you think?
between.
Do you
Why are you
think Ghana?
comparing?
Do you think
Why are
Ghana
you
is
comparing?
scared
Why are
or
you comparing
afraid
Ghana
of
to Nigeria
Nigeria?
now?
well, sorry.
Is it because
That is
you
not the
guys
purpose
are
of this
so
show.
always
Stop comparing.
ranting and
Just make your
banting all
point
the
and move
time?
on.
That
I
is the
just made
reason
my
why you.
point.
Can I
You ask-
conclude?
Okay.
Can I conclude? Can I conclude?
Never say that we are going to cry.
Wait. Can I conclude? That is, Mr. Chima.
Yes, sir.
There is something you need to understand about everything they said here. And this is the fact I have seen for a very long time. That is why when they sing this thing, I will laugh because I know when I ask them B, they're going to say Nigeria. When I ask them C, they're going to say Nigeria. When I ask them A. Now, West Africa as a whole, right, is about 450 something million people. And Nigeria is 220 something, up to 230. Nigeria is more than half of West Indies. If you're going to ask about the highest doctor, they're going to say Nigeria. Whatever thing you say, unless they want to lie to themselves, they're going to say Nigeria. We have the good, we have the evil, because we have the numbers. Whatever thing you're going to compare, Nigeria will always have the numbers. You understand? But this is the crazy part. If you're talking, if I make like how many child prostitution right now in West Africa, and I'm getting 50, let's say 1,000 in Nigeria, and I'm getting 100 from Ghana. It's crazy. There's crisis in Ghana.
All is in Ghana. You all,
No.
Nigerians, all Nigerian ladies, the prostitutes that you see in Ghana right now.
You don't understand.
Okay,
Should I make
it's
my...
Nigerians.
What he's trying to
You don't
say?
need to be.
What is? You just finish your point. You see. We had our last
No,
video.
everybody's tired of this
Yeah.
interruption from both of you.
We are tired.
Wait.
We are tired of what you're saying.
You guys keep interrupting me because you're trying to...
Which one?
You guys...
We are not comparing
Can-
anything.
we have Ugandans right now in the show. Can any of you just tell us
They are
your population?
confused.
No.
Relax.
What you are
No.
I've seen where you want to
Relax.
go. Don't go there.
Relax.
Where you want to go.
James.
Don't try to maneuver from what you are talking
James.
about. Stick to the
Relax.
topic. Stick
Relax.
to the you see that is your problem.
Relax.
To the topic.
Relax.
Don't chip in another thing.
Relax.
Please.
Can you just relax?
Stick to the topic. If you have to, that was our last video we had before.
Somebody will say Nigerians are always aggressive.
Not
But I'm
aggressive.
just saying relax.
Stick to the topic. We are talking about global reputation.
Yeah.
Because you don't
The
have
reason
facts.
why the global reputation, that is why I brought in the foreign direct investment.
What is that?
No, I last knew when it's 44. Now it's 51.4.
Can you check the population of Ghana?
Oh.
So why are we doing this?
33 million.
So no. Can you guys?
The
No.
thing
Can
that
you
you are
guys?
doing, it got
Why
nothing to
are
do what
we
you are
doing
talking
this?
about.
Because you are diverting.
35, right?
You're not going
Can you
straight
check
to the
the population
point.
of
We are
Lagos?
talking about this, and now you are somewhere.
Lagos, Nigeria.
So when some Son of God said Nigerians are dumb, I personally think it's a bit so harsh. And like I kind of always give an opinion where I say, much as you have an opinion sometimes, you don't have to go so rude and so blunt. Also, I kind of still go back to my beliefs. It's kind of individual. You cannot say Nigerians are dumb. You could say maybe some are dumb, but still you're not going to use the word dumb because it would be very, very harsh, given this is kind of going out to the whole world. Like it's a bit of a big platform. What I think about Son of God generally, I feel like he's a bit hot when it comes to things like affairs, like general interactions. And I think he would make a very good like politician, for example, people who stand up for like national affairs. He would make a good person in like maybe the country governance, something like a representation somewhere, because I'm sure he would stand up for his constituency very, very well. Yeah, that's my opinion on him.
Post is always out of context.
Yeah, it's not
always.
You're not
I am
showing
what you are
prop-
doing got nothing to do with population check.
So
Can you
17. What
talk
do you
to your
think
brother?
is the
Because
number
you don't
ratio
talk
of when
to me.
you're
I said talk to
comparing
your
Ghana
brother.
to Nigeria and comparing Ghana to Lagos?
See,
If you like,
You
you go
understand
straight to
me?
the point and tell me because I'm not interested.
Yes, tell the girl now.
Be comparing Ghana to
I cannot like a
Nigeria.
Ghanaian lady. I
Ghana
can
to
like
Lagos.
Ghanaian guys, but not Ghanaian ladies.
You
Are
understand?
you a gay?
No problem.
Percentage-wise,
Yes.
look at the number.
Yes. So they will everly say Nigeria is bigger here. But if you want to be a little bit fair, you should compare Ghana to Lagos.
Not even fair, logical. To be logical, if you don't want to be fair, just be logical.
You should compare Ghana to Lagos.
Mathematics in their secondary school. I don't understand how they think.
You
How they
cannot be
calculate.
comparing 35
think,
million
uh,
people
but
to
I think she want to say something.
225.
And it's like
She want to say something.
Uganda to Rwanda. I don't think it would work.
So I don't you get
Because Uganda
this
and
is like
Rwanda.
trying to insert
Yeah, I
yourself
think I
where
get
you
you
don't
now.
You
fit.
get the point, right?
No, because it's comparing Uganda to Rwanda.
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean,
compare Uganda
people are
to
not
Kenya.
logical when it comes to
but
this calculation.
it's the numbers.
They just call their name. Is it because we even
But
fought
it's
for
what I'm saying
fought
earlier.
we fought for a certain nation and they gained independence. Now they are one of them is by my right hand side, the other one is by the far right.
Oh, God, calm down
They
now.
like this.
Calm
We
down.
fought for them to get
Calm down.
independence.
No, you don't have to say that. Calm down. Small Ghanaian.
Yeah,
No,
let's go.
no problem. We just see.
Alright. You asked me a question, right?
Yes, about the numbers of the ones outside. Yeah, the ones outside the country.
I don't know. You guys are afraid. Calm down.
Afraid of who?
You're afraid of us.
Afraid of
Yeah.
Seriously,
Because as
you
you
may
can see, you know, the
think
population
you
of
are
the people
many.
outside.
Yes,
because it looks
we
like there's so
understand.
many. You know what I mean? Like everywhere.
And still is not.
You know?
Give me mine. Let me see what he wants to say. Let me follow him again. Give me
No.
mine.
We don't have time for this.
Okay.
This is the reason why I'm saying that
question is-
Nigerians are so aggressive.
This question
Even
is-
the host is abusing me, and I'm
Bina,
even
Bina,
not- I'm
let
feeling
him
uncomfortable
talk.
here.
This question is just for the ladies, right? Because they have the experience if they will agree. So I want to ask you, do you think Nigerian men are womenizers?
No, please hold on. Sorry for interjection. I want you to clear something here.
What is that?
He asked me a question and you said you are searching.
Yeah.
The FDI. I want you to search and clear
I
it
will give
here.
you that, don't worry.
Ghana and Nigeria, these two,
Yeah, I will.
from 2024, 2025, these 2 years.
I will.
And we move on, we proceed.
I will.
Okay.
I will. Okay. So I wanna get from the ladies. Do you think Nigerian men are womanizers to start with? And when you say the truth or lie your lie, you are going to tell us from which experience you get your point from.
Smiling though.
Well,
Because we talked about it.
Yeah, you have to define it.
No, you have to defend it. You have to defend it.
is it true that Nigerians are
Nigerian
womanizers?
men are womanizers.
Nigerian men are womanizers.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to crucify Nigerian men about being
No, say the truth.
womanizers, but I feel like I think this is in almost men everywhere. I would not say that Nigerian men are so much womanizers because even men from other countries, it's like this is something in the blood of men.
You're
almost.
talking about Nigerian man.
No, I don't have to talk.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to
It's-
crucify
It's
them.
our turn, not
just
you.
allow
Can you
talk.
take yourself out of
Could you
this
please talk?
conversation?
And I'm not going to crucify them.
All right.
And I'm just hearing it here, actually, the thing of womanizing, because one thing I have been knowing about Nigerian men is loyalty. Me, I've been thinking that they are
Girl,
loyal.
are you okay?
Much as
This is girls talk. I can
Go on,
jump
can you go
in.
on?
all right, fast.
This
Listen,
is girls
listen.
talk. You don't have any experience, so you cannot
on,
you cannot
go on.
defend them.
Listen, much as I've not dated Nigerian men, before because I don't have
So
experience.
how can you
But
tell
from
us?
the experience from my friends,
Why are you behaving like your brother?
I have had friends who
Always
have dated
interjecting, always
Nigerian men.
interrupting.
But one thing that I actually
Why are you so loud?
I actually saw there, it's like Nigerian men are so loyal. Why are you looking at me like that?
Ah,
ma?
you see,
Is it because
you
I
see,
said you guys
yes,
are loyal?
you even. Maureen is saying Nigerians men are not womanizers. Okay, maybe that's how she sees Nigerian men. She's afraid of Nigerians because Nigerian will be bullying her. That is why maybe she's running away from that. So I would say maybe from her, she can run away, but for me, I'm here to face Nigerians. They are 100%. Most of them, not all of them, most of them are humanizers.
But the thing of being womanizers, this is in the blood of men. Well, except my man. Thank you. But I
Don't deceive yourself, my sister.
Where is
Money
it
from
from?
where?
Where is it from?
Ghana.
Uganda.
I won't
You
say.
won't say.
Yes, no. Yeah. But this thing of being woman, I'm not going to crucify Nigerian men.
Say your
But
truth
this
according to your
is
experience.
the majority. It's almost all men, most of the men, not only Nigerian men, but men from almost everywhere. Yeah, except my man. Thank you.
Now you can talk. The floor is yours now.
Excuse
Talk
you.
as much as you can.
Okay, fine. For Nigerian men being womanizer, they're so smart in that field. And they carries all the
crown.
crown.
You're speaking this from the heart. It's kind
Yes,
of
that is why
personal.
I said I just want to come down, let them understand and know where I'm coming from. You see, this Nigerian man. I was having one Nigerian guy. Well, I mean, naturally, I don't like too much handsome guys, but this guy is so handsome. So it wasn't like I was feeling insecure or something like that. No, I wasn't, because I know definitely that man would cheat. And yes, he did. So for that one, they are 100. It's not even 200 like their population right now. Is it 2,000 or 200? 2,000. So for that one, my dear, if you don't know, you cannot explain. You see, they can cheat. They can even cheat. You see, friends, they can even knock, and they're very perfect. Don't go there. You don't know. Even this man here,
Okay.
I can see from the forehead, he's a cheat. And you see this one on my left hand, perfectly.
Might be texting a girl already.
A man that crawls his legs, and he's a Nigerian. He's a totally cheat. 100%. It's in their DNA.
Oh. So
So they are.
cheats.
Literally a man who breathes.
They are, my dear.
When he's a Nigerian.
I know that West Africa or African men, they cheat. We know. Even my father. Yes, no problem.
Even son of God.
I don't know because I never been in his
life.
You don't know, so how do you know about mine? If you don't know about
It's even written. How? Can't you see, my sister? Can't you see? Well, can't you see?
It's not written.
Women,
It's not written.
It's not
no,
written.
our eyes go far. Women eyes go far now. Women eyes go far. You and I. You know. Can't you see this man?
Sabina is saying that men looking at my forehead that I may cheat. Well, I think this is the only place she has seen me like 2 times. So also a Ghanaian. Ghanaians always judge a book by the cover. Even without reading, just looking at the book, they have already concluded what is inside. So as a Ghanaian, I think I will give her a pass as a junior sister.
Like, in my opinion, I think cheating is going to be a bit personal rather than nationality. Because if we look at so many different things, like as someone who has kind of dated outside my race and dated different nationalities, I would say I'm so surprised when I see the number of Ugandan men that literally cheat. I've seen experiences, the slow ones,
Nigerians.
No, I'm giving an example. We talk about Nigeria. Yes, if we were going to talk about just Nigeria, I still go on to say it's kind of individual. Because I have seen Nigerian men that kind of played loyal. Yes, I've had family members married to Nigerians.
Really?
Yes, I have cousins. I've had
Girls,
sisters.
do you
seen
believe
this.
them? Do you trust them?
The
No.
truth will shock you.
No, the same
Not the
way.
lies, the truth.
No, the same way I have seen so many Ugandan men that are literally cheating. Like I have personally had an experience that shocked me when I just come to UAE.
Girl, Ugandan man.
Yes, a Ugandan boy would move. Now, this is a bad story when I just come to UAE. Someone literally had 3 girlfriends in the same bed space.
Huh?
He would go to that one, he crosses over to this one, and then he has one like on the upper bed, like on the same bed.
Uganda man.
I'm telling you.
The ladies are from where?
They were all Ugandan. So this is
No
what I'm trying to
problem.
say.
That
No,
one,
I know.
That one, they're all Ugandan.
No,
We are talking
this-
about Nigeria.
We are talking
men.
about cheating. Cheating is not about
No,
whether he's cheating
no,
on which
no. We are
nationality.
talking.
Exactly,
The thing,
cheating.
no,
Cheating
no.
is individual.
The topic is Nigerians. We are
No,
not talking
I
about
gave an example.
men.
and I
Cheating
gave
is
a
the
If you are talking
context.
about men,
Cheating is
if
the
you are talking about
context.
men,
Then I justified. I said, for example, it is individual.
Correct.
Given, I've even seen people.
No,
Please
just
go
know
on.
it's
Don't
in their
interrupt her.
DNA.
Allow her to make a point.
don't
For real.
Please
Why,
go
why,
on.
why are you so curious? Like why
I'm
you?
not curious.
No, because to be honest with you, I will a bit refute what my sister
Defending
said earlier.
how?
I'll a bit correct one point. You cannot say that all men literally will cheat, and then you exclude your man.
Maybe your man. Maybe your man. Maybe your
will
man is
shock
cheating.
you.
This woman here, I can
Unfortunately.
see from her face.
Unfortunately,
you're
I'm
going
sorry
through
to
a
say
lot.
that.
Because why?
Your man.
Because you don't want to expose your man. Don't worry.
Unless your man does not function.
See
man does not
how
have
you
this
are.
part,
You are so quiet.
you
You
have
are
him
so
alone.
down. You are defending your. You are in the whole platform. You are in the whole platform defending your man.
I'm sorry to say that.
We are so sorry.
The ones who look like
Don't
they don't
worry.
cheat are
And
the
she's not even
worst.
proud to say where the man is from.
My man will not cheat.
She's not even.
Your man.
She's not even proud to say where the man is
where
from.
from your man?
Where is he from?
Where from your man?
I'm
I
sorry
will not
to
say
say
where
this.
he's from, but
No,
my
you don't
man
have
will
Don't
to.
not
worry.
cheat.
Don't
No,
worry.
you
You're
don't
not to be
have to.
sure of yourself.
My
That's
sister-
I'm sorry.
Messi.
I don't want to say the nationality of
No,
my
my
man.
sister, I'm very sorry to say this to you. I'm Ugandan just like you. I was raised by one of the best fathers in in the whole, I think, world. My dad is one of the model men I would give anyone.
Okay.
You know, I would look out to because my mom was a queen, 100%. I saw the best marriage in my life.
Wow.
You know, but if we look at it also, my dad had first marriages. My mom was like a third wife. You couldn't think about it this way.
Yeah.
So she remained the only wife. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah.
So I know what I'm trying to say. The men that you think do not cheat. Look at Steve Hawkins. Who could think Steve Hawkins
But
would
my
even
man is
end
not
up,
Steve
cheating?
Hawkins.
Do you know Steve Hawkins?
No.
This guy wrote a book and he was literally a vegetable. You know what I mean by a vegetable? Like someone who becomes like mentally debilitated and he doesn't even function. He
was
has a wheelchair. He's on a wheelchair.
man like him.
And he was cheating on that wheelchair.
And then your man has
you have legs.
toes.
My
Girl,
man will
your
not
man is
cheat.
cheating, my dear. You are going through a lot.
He will not
What
cheat.
is the debt
You are
today?
going through a lot.
He will not
I'm
cheat.
sorry to say you're going to cry premium
Well, I am
tears.
actually-
You
No,
need
don't
a
worry.
uniform.
We are here. We are waiting for that day.
No, you need a uniform.
But me and Sabine giving relationship advice to Maureen, who is actually my sister, even from the same country. We gave advice as girls, like a girl would tell a girl, because I could literally say 100% she could be right on her side. Thinking, apparently she's talking about her man not cheating. You know, all men could cheat except her man. I could see it in 3 ways as a Ugandan. One, the way Ugandan girls are raised, like 100%, we have a belief usually. If a man is going to get everything he needs at home, he has no reason to cheat. So 100%, yes, she could believe in this. If I'm treating my man 100% like a man should be treated like a king, he has no reason to cheat. So could be that's why she's thinking. Secondly, I'm thinking maybe she could be a bit naive. You know, when people who have not had so many relationships sometimes, and maybe you get like a good relationship, you could assume this is the best person. So maybe she just doesn't have, a big outlook on dating and relationships. Then the third part would be girls that are into Christian relationships and have grown up seeing Christian men, like Christian men that actually follow proper religious teachings, commonly don't cheat. So my assumption is maybe she's taking it from the religious perspective. She knows when I pray to God for this kind of man, I'll get this kind of man. So on the other hand, as girls that have, yes, I'm a Christian, but I've kind of had a bit maybe more experiences than she's had with men, whereby you could date someone, you could literally vouch for this person, you could die for this person, and then you're literally shocked. Then I've also seen a bit more, I think I've had maybe more exposure to facts that are even worldwide, like when I presented the Steve Hawkins thing, this is something everyone knows. He was even mentioned in the Epstein, files. He was mentioned. This is someone who was on a wheelchair, like a vegetable patient, but he was literally cheating. This is something you couldn't believe. Someone in a wheelchair is literally cheating. So meaning most men given chance, could literally cheat. But I'm also not refuting. It's possible. Maybe her man will not cheat.
Let me tell you something, guys. Well, as I was speaking this, I'm also speaking because my mom, she's not the first wife, obviously. And I know that. And I know whatever the background and everything, the stories and examples and everything. But I stand on my point and say that my man is not going to cheat.
You need a uniform.
Hallelujah.
You need a
uniform. No, let's leave her. Let's pray for her.
Let's be a bit practical.
What I feel about their advice, I understand they were speaking from the place of love, because whenever someone is giving advice, that means they are actually in the sense of love. They literally feel something for you and they don't want you to make a mistake. But not all advice, it is not that we should always take all advice. It's not that every time someone advises you, you have to take that advice. Sometimes you're going to listen to the advice and you pick what is going to work for you. And then if you can stand on your point, stand on it. You don't have to. Yeah. So maybe it is good advice, but I still stand on my point. My man will never cheat.
Now, let's be a bit practical.
Yeah.
Right.
So you said that all men cheat except your
Your
guy.
man.
Who is that man?
I'm coming. If it is about Nigerians, you would have said, in my opinion, all Nigerian men cheat. Okay? But when you say all men, you're generalizing
that's what I'm saying.
except
It cannot be
your
all.
husband.
Most of the men. If
You said all. You did
No,
not
you
say
said
no.
all,
You said all.
unfortunately.
You said
Unfortunately.
all. Yes.
Your boyfriend.
You said all.
That's what I was trying to also
No,
correct.
no, she
It's
said
just
all
that.
except for the love she entered 4 months ago.
Yeah, you.
No.
Except for the relationship she entered 4 months ago. We respect.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's be very positive here and very optimistic. We respect your relationship. We are hoping that it works.
Yeah.
We are never wishing you failure in your
No,
relationship.
not at all.
We are waiting for an invitation, but please make it happen here because
That's
maybe Uganda might be far for us to go.
Yes, ma'am.
We want to attend your wedding and give the Nigerian vibe. Have you seen Nigerians going for ceremonies?
Maybe, Brother Michael.
My God.
Brother Michael, maybe
The hype.
the relationship is long distance relationship. We might not know.
He asked he
So-
asked her a question. Repeat that question.
Have you seen Nigerians attending ceremonies like weddings? I know a particular person in this show might say it's fraudulent money.
Yes, now it's fraud, obviously.
I have
Obvious,
They have
also-
to come and
Okay.
spend money.
Okay.
Yeah,
see,
that is fraud
I have
money.
also attended. I have also attended ceremonies here in the UAE. All right. Again, it goes back to support. I do not do fraudulent activities. I do not have all the money in the world. But Ruth calls me tomorrow that she's celebrating something. I'm going to turn out there as an African supporting a
You
sister.
understand?
Amen. I should graduate
You know?
soon.
You guys will come as the
I'm going to go support my sister, not because
For that one,
not because
Nigerians are very good
so
on that.
not because I got
For that one-
scamming money,
for that one,
but
yeah.
because a sister is celebrating something. All right. So
But you have to tell us where you guys got the
Whatever
money
you
from.
say, you're going to say Nigeria is doing it more. That is.
But they
my
also have
point.
oil.
Nigeria will always do it more. You don't get?
I don't trust you.
No,
Yeah.
their hustle culture is a bit deep.
I like
by
the way you're talking
They
about
have
trust and you're looking at
the
him. You're not looking
grind.
at Son of God.
Do you know when you talk about
No,
that money thing?
everyone
the
don't want
girls
him
here
to
in
talk.
UAE.
So what do you want him to do?
No,
even the
he has
Nigerian
given a lot of
Because
fake
you are
points.
scared
They
of
grind.
him.
He has given a lot of
He's
fake
the man
points
of
that-
the match.
They-
No,
He's
They
the
will
man
not
of the
show-
match.
they will not
Mr.
believe
Vic,
Allow
No,
him
they
to
push
speak.
him
Mr.
so
Vic,
hard.
Sabina is saying something. She's saying that we are not allowing Mr. James to talk. So I'm saying that nobody is disputing or disallowing him to talk. However, we've actually flawed a lot of his fake points.
On the next show, I will come with Solotep.
He has given a lot of points that are untrue.
You see,
And
Nigerians
thankfully, I
you
am
are
here
too,
today.
You are too
Excuse me.
uncomfortable. Like that is what
Thankfully,
we
I'm
are
here
talking
today
about.
to put him at his
Why
place.
just leave him?
You know, so that
and
he
let
would not
him
go and give
speak?
fake
Why are you
narrative and
being
fake
also
news about Nigerians.
Like you're not comfortable
All right,
with
all
the
right.
truth that he's saying.
Who is saying the truth?
Him.
Somebody that said Ghanaians have more investors than Nigeria. Very lame point.
Okay,
you know,
okay,
you
guys.
cannot even
Well,
have
let me
traces
conclude
of
this
such
thing because
points.
we're
Very
going to
lame.
have.
He says check. You did not give him any.
You have internet. Very lame point. That should not be said outside. If you say that outside, you're going to be arrested for that.
If you want us to go into that, you say
No, I
something.
don't want us.
Okay. Do I think Vic and Mike, they are not knowledgeable enough to understand when I speak? I will not say they are not knowledgeable, but what I will say is they always try to defend what is true. If I say they always try to defend what is true, telling the truth hits harder. So they always try to make sure that they defend the truth that you are putting out there. And the truth will always defeat the lies. So I think they are knowledgeable, but they need to work hard to make sure things to be transparent for people to understand that what we are putting out there is fact. Then that
You
is
know,
good.
they hit the truth. Why
No,
do you guys?
because we're already off the time.
okay,
We're already
so-
off the time.
okay.
We're already
Are
off
you
the
sure
time.
of what you're saying?
Yeah, we can continue next
These
time.
guys need their own interviews. I feel like.
Yeah,
No,
we're-
you better come, because your boyfriend is a
Sabine,
lawyer.
I'm going to be ready to have interviews with Mr. James.
That is clocking.
All right. However, I would want it to be something without hate and with open mind.
No, you can't.
No
have
one
that. You
hates
will not have
anybody
that.
here.
So Mr. James is saying a lot of things.
You were trying to
out of
disrespect
I
him.
have okay, she's Ghanaian. I have a lot of points, a lot of things Ghanaians do. All right? But I find it to be an intellectual and informative session. I do not need to be, if I'm asked a question, I'll try to pull Ghanaians or Ghana into the answer just to paint them in a negative
You are not
light.
painting
That
anybody.
is not the point.
No.
Apart from the words that you did not like, okay, the abusive words maybe he said, I feel like you're so much victimizing yourself. Like you're getting offended, like so much
Yes,
offended.
very emotional.
How
also.
do you
Very
defend yourself?
emotional.
How do you defend yourself?
Let me answer. If
Like
it's
you can agree that whatever he said, you like. I don't agree with what he said, but it's like you're literally offended and you're taking everything personal in a
Yeah.
way like you're trying to cover
Very
it up.
much.
Because 1, 2, 3, you're actually
Maureen during the show feels that I'm always on the defensive side, either right or wrong. Well, so what I will have to say about that is, see, again, it depends on, I'm only reacting, all right? So it depends on statements. There were statements that were untrue. There in the show, I had to make points clear, all right? So a lot of statements, somebody was saying Nigerians are dumb, Nigeria was smelling during Aisha Space visits, Nigerians are fraudsters. So you don't expect me as a patriotic Nigerian to sit there and agree to all what they are saying. So it's not me being defensive, it's me actually pointing out what is right and filtering out the goats from the sheep. Or is it the other way around, how they say it? So it's not being defensive, it's actually setting the records very straight.
Because Nigerians are afraid to stand.
You heard everything the ladies say. One of the ladies said that every man cheat apart from her boyfriend.
No, I said
So-
my man will not cheat. That's
All right.
I don't care whether the other men cheat. But
Maybe she's dreaming about a guy that don't know.
Again, that is not African spirit.
So-
That is being selfish. For you to say that you don't care
No.
about other.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. And if you come across this show, please, there's going to be many more comments like this. This is Victor's show, and here I know maybe most of you are going to hate on James. Please don't blame him. He came out like this. All right, and subscribe to be part of this show, and see you next week on Mr. Victor's show. Thank you. Given that today is our first show and this is a new brand show, I don't think there is any show like this. And this is the first episode. You can also see that the fire is burning. I know there are a lot of things, or there are some things that people complained about, but this is something that we can correct on our next show. But I believe that we are going to break the internet. I really believe that with this topic that we've just started, or this kind of show that we've just started, given again that there is no show like this. So we are really going to go places. When we started the show, we started with the view that this is going to be a very hot show on YouTube, at least to start. If they are going to take it to make it a TV series, I don't know. That could be a dream. But as a Nigerian, we never say no to anything, and our dream only gets bigger. That's what I would say.